All right. Well, it says we're live. I guess I didn't believe it, but we are live. Hello, I'm Candace Simmons, your style educator, owner of All That and More Boutique. And thank you for joining us this Friday. We are going to walk you through some fashion trends, some new arrivals, because we have our model back. So I don't have to try and commentate, answer questions, do the behind the scenes, and get in front of the camera, the literal camera over there. Our model, our in-store model Kim is back. She's traveled abroad and she came back to Culver City just for us on this Friday night. So we're so excited to have her. But we're going to walk you through again. We're getting ready for fall. It's gotten a little gloomy here in California, so we know that things are starting to happen. So we're going to just get right into it. So, our first outfit, you've seen it before, but I want to give it to you again because this way you can get a full view. I can really talk to the intent of the outfit, the inspiration of the outfit, and how we paired it. So, come on down, Kim, give us our first fall look. So, this is our first fall look. We wanted to give you a very chic Chanel inspired look, and we are doing just that with this outfit. So it looks like it's tweed, but it's not. Chanel can come across as very stuffy. This does not. The jacket is really long, so it doesn't stop short of the waist. It pulls the look all the way down. It has two front pockets. It has a shortened sleeve so you can feature those amazing watches you have. Whether you're going healthy, you have a Fitbit, or you have a smartwatch, or you have a Rolex. It deserves a feature. So that's what the sleeve is doing. Also, if you love bracelets, so gold bracelets or various bracelets, you can actually feature them with this particular look. We took the look all the way down. I've been talking this week about wearing white past Labor Day, how it's totally your style, it's totally your choice. So this look gives you sprinkles of white into fall. Often people hesitate, so it might be showing up on your camera coming through a little bit gray, but trust me, it's chocolate. That's why we paired it with the chocolate brown boots. So, Kim, what are your thoughts about this look?
I love this. I put it on and I fell in love with it immediately. It's very comfortable, but it's not too heavy. Like Candace said, it's not stiff. So, but it'll keep you California warm when you're outside. But when you go inside and it's cool, you won't be too cold.
Right.
So, I mean, I like the versatility of it.
And for tonight's look, we did not. Oh, she's going dangerous. Yes. So the pants, they're called a barrel pants. So that means that they're flared throughout the waist, throughout the hips, throughout the thighs, but then they barrel down, so they get smaller. So it's called a barrel pants. It has a nice front pocket, and then it has one of those that I like to call a dangerous pocket. So if you're over 40 and bending down, be mindful. I was telling a client that was going to travel, I said, you can call this your stash pocket, but when you reach into it, make sure you're at home or at least you're sitting down. So don't put anything in there that you need to constantly get access to unless you just have that level of flexibility. So again, I call it a dangerous pocket because you might forget and slip and fall. So don't do that. But it's a great look. For tonight's look, we chose not to put a top under it. When I showed you before, we had a chocolate brown lace top and I paired it with a chocolate brown suede belt and the boots. But tonight, I just wanted to give you one of those sleek office looks. Kim, let's grab one of the boss bags over there, or the bow bag, because the chocolate brown one is over here. So you can, one of Sherry's bags. That way you can see what the look does when you pull it together. So again, now that we put a brown piece with it, you can pretty much tell that that is more brown than black, and would love to hear your thoughts. Tell us where you're tuning in from, if you're catching us live or if you're catching the replay, and where are you watching from? That's what we want to know. So, all right, we're on to our next look. So, I wanted to let you know that for fall, there's something that's trending that you want to be aware of. Again, a morenista is a mature woman that dresses for her body type and your lifestyle. So while I'll show you things and I'll tell you things that are trending, and oftentimes you'll find out like a year later that we were ahead of the trend. And when I say we, the styles that we were showing you last year are now catching on by other designers. And so, again, hopefully you're finding that this information that we share on a Saturday is helpful. And we have someone tuning in. Hello, Montrese. She says, hello, ladies, tuning in from Tennessee. Yes. Welcome to the live, Montrese. And other ladies, we see you. You're out there. Let's see what else Montrese has to say. Keep those fingers going, Montrese. We love the engagement. Love the brown tweed looking two piece. Yes, definitely something that will be landing in your closet soon. And it's definitely a piece that I added to my closet because, again, I love a polished look. If you're networking or if you're going to church, I had someone call me right before the call, and she said, I saw that you have a white sale going on and a cream sale. So I'm looking for something that I can wear to church. So I told her about our pieces, how they're comfy, casual, classy with an edge, and that they can take you from, a business meeting to brunch to date. So she said, I'll see you tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to seeing her tomorrow. Hey, Brenda. Thanks for joining us. Now, is the top too short to belt? You mean the jacket that Kim just had on, Montrese? If that's your question, it's a jacket and it comes past the waistline. So I always say if it comes past the waistline, I can belt it. So my answer, if that's your question, is no, you can still belt it because you can belt it a little bit higher because it does come past the waist. Hey, we got Marcia joining. Hey, Marcia, thanks for joining. Let's see. I love it. Ladies, keep the engagement coming. Let's see. I think that answered Montrese's question. And now she says, would like to use a chain belt. Definitely. You can definitely use the chain belt. And this comment I have to put up there. Brenda is live from the Vons parking lot in Walnut, California. So thanks for tuning in. I'm sure she's parked live watching from the parking lot. And let's see. We got Ann tuning in from Los Angeles. Thank you. And Montrese said, okay, great. That was my question. Wonderful. We heard the curtains open, so that means that Kim is coming back to give us another look. Ladies, are you ready? Are you ready for this look? Here we go. So one of the things that's trending, ladies, is foil. And I'm going to put Kim on the big screen and minimize myself. One of the things that's trending, you're going to see a lot of gold. You're going to see a lot of foil this fall season. And you're going to see a lot of animal print. And your camera is not deceiving you. This look is a look. Bring it back, Kim, and minimize myself. This look is definitely coming out of our international look because, I like to bring you guys things that are different. We all have denim in our closet. And we all have blue denim and we have black denim. This, in fact, is gray denim. So your eyes is not playing tricks on you. And it has foil. So there's foil on the tips of the collar, not all the way through. So I like that. Stop, start, a little color blocking with the foil. There's foil on the sleeve there. There's foil on the pocket flap. And there's foil going down the back of the jacket. And there's foil going around the trim of the jacket. So this is a piece that you can definitely pair and keep it going. You could pair it with the jean that pairs with it, because that stripe from the shoulder just continues down the stripe of the leg on the side. So it's got like a little tuxedo, a little leopard tuxedo look. The pants have a wider leg. It's kind of like a boot cut, but it has a little bit more of a flare. So they are a little bit wider. And we topped it off with a gold metallic boot. So we're keeping that shimmer going. But I wanted to bring out the animal print in the jacket. So the animal print has the black speckles. So I said, let's go with a black lace, one of our long black camisoles. So yes, Kim, I love how you pull that collar up so you can see that it's giving you a break. It's an amazing look. It is one of our new arrivals for fall. And as you know us, you know that we have limited quantities, limited sizing. So we brought it in, and we brought in 2 of the sizes. But when I checked with my designer today, it's very limited in what's available. So I know there's smalls available, there's larges available, and there's extra larges available. So what's missing is what's in the middle on the jacket. Mediums are sold out. If you're loving this look and you're a small, a large, or an extra large, drop "I want it" in the comments so that we can make sure that we're able to get yours ordered in, and we'll go from there. But Kim, what do you think about this look?
Very soft, very comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Denim's usually stiff when you first get it.
Yes.
But this is ready to wear. You can throw it on and keep it pushing
Mm-hmm.
and go out and enjoy. I like the sparkle.
Yeah, it's definitely, I don't want to say cowboy Carter, but it's definitely got a Western feel. So it's a nice cowgirl look, but you can spice it up any way you want. If you put some black boots on with it, it's going to, again, pull out more of the animal print. I wanted to accent the foil, so that's why we went with the foil boot, but black underneath warms up the entire outfit. So you're seeing the contrast of the gray and also the foil and of the animal print. So again, like I said, you're going to see more animal print this fall. You're going to see a lot more denim, but you know, at all that and more, we just don't want to give you the basics. So in 15 years, I rarely bring in denim unless it's saying more than what you can find elsewhere. So this denim with the animal print is different. We brought in denim with the crystals and things of that nature, denim with lace. And, you know, we just want to give you a level up when it comes to your fashion. So when you walk in the room, you're turning heads because it's definitely a statement piece. So more to come. Oh, let's grab the black rosette bag so you can see what that does to that gray.
This one?
Yes. So again, I want to see how this, you can see how the black just pops. See, the more black you add to it, the more the gray pops, the more the foil pops. So again, wear it any way you want. These are just suggestions. When it's yours, there's no rules. It's just how you want to roll with it. So, Kim, how would you wear it? What would be your statement?
I like the gold boots.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe a black bag.
Yeah. Okay. So Kim would duplicate this entire look. So winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right. We're on to the next one. Let's see what you guys are saying in the comments. Love the engagement. Keep it coming. Okay. Uh-oh. You guys, I'm trying some new things, so bear with me as I change my screen around. There we go. So we got Ann tuning in from LA. We've got Montrese. She said, okay, great. That answered her question. Hey, We love how you ladies are all over the place and tuning in. We got Marsha tuning in from Chili's in Inglewood. And then let's see. Montrese says, wow, that gray denim almost looks suede. It's really pretty. And like Kim said, Montrese is very lightweight. It's not heavy, it's not stiff. So it's not your typical denim. What else she say? She might have to get the cowgirl hat and wear it with it. Yes, definitely. Go for it. Go all out. And Anne said, nice. So yeah. So we're really excited, you guys. Fall is my favorite season to style for. So I get really excited when it comes to fall. And also what we do here is we want to create, looks that are different so that when you are out and about, you're not just entering a room, you're entering a room and turning heads. Your everyday life experience become runway moments. If you haven't seen, we've started something new on Mondays. So it's more moments, more runway, more Monday runway moments. So as you come in over the weekend and I'm styling you for those special moments in your life, which is every day, and I capture you, I want to feature you, introduce you to our community, tell them a little bit about you, and let them see how you're showing up and hitting the runway. Sometimes I'm scrolling and I might catch a photo of you, would love to feature that as well. And I'm totally open to you sending me a photo to say, hey, here's how I'm rocking all that and more. So send those photos in. And again, would love to feature you and inspire other women to get out. Because one of the things I heard recently is that people in California just don't dress anymore. And it was shocking and a little disappointing to me because I was like, why aren't we dressing? And hopefully it's not because you don't know what to wear. And if that's the case, come on down to All That and More Boutique and we will take the guesswork and the stress out of what to wear. Heard the curtains open, so we got more to share with you. Come on down, Kim. Let's get you here. Let's see. All right. So talking about taking the runway and having a city scene experience. That's what this whole look says to me. So I was saying yesterday, because Kim is one of our VIP members, so that means she gets to go into our private Facebook group and get a sneak peek of what's coming or what's landed in our stores before we ever feature it anywhere publicly. So I was sharing how the foil and gold is making a comeback. So again, gold is making a comeback. You're going to see more gold chains. You're going to see metallics and a variety of things. But this two-piece is butter soft. Mm-hmm. I had to start there. When I pulled it out the box, I wasn't doing this because I knew I was adding it to my closet. I was doing this because it feels so soft. It's a modal fabric and it's blended with something. I forget what it's blended with, but it's really, really soft. I'm talking butter soft and cozy. It just feels good on. It has the gold foil in the front. And Kim saw it and said, oh, it's like city scenes. She instantly saw city scenes and now I can't unsee it. So it's a city scene zippered jacket with a gold zipper. It has the foil in the front and it's solid in the back. So I created a video today and I said, I'm going to give you a scene coming. And then when I'm leaving, I'm going to fade to black. So oftentimes you might think, oh my goodness, it's very eclectic. It's got a lot going on. Turn it to the back. It's okay. Fade to black. It's smooth in the back. It's smooth in the back. And it's a beautiful piece. So this one we did put because the pants are a little flared. And we did put it back with the gold metallic boot. But if you're wondering, can I wear it with a black boot? Yes. Can you wear it with any, like a cognac boot? Yes. So let's see. Brenda had a question. Is the foil raised or flat? It's flat. So it's not raised. Care instructions, some people, anything they buy from me, they send it to the cleaners. But I'm sure the care instructions would be just turn it inside out if you're going to wash it. But we paired it with our black lace long cami because we just wanted the foil to be the statement here. And ladies, it's a rich, 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 rich black. So it's one of those deep, deep, deep blacks, almost like a velvet or a velour black. It's definitely that noir black. And it has a sports collar, and it even has a little sports trim on it as well. And what's Miss Ann saying? Very nice. Yes, you can definitely wear this outfit with sneakers. And shout out to Betsy Johnson because I have a pair of gold sneakers that I will definitely be pairing it with. I'm going to dress it up with the boots, but when I want to tone it down, I'm going to put on those gold sneakers. But I also have a pair of black ones, so I can switch up between the black or the gold. But this one is definitely landing in my closet. And as they say on the Hair Club for Men, I'm not only the president, I'm a client. So I'm not only the owner and stylist, I'm also a client. And again, this is to kick off fall. It's one of my favorites. So definitely. Kim, what are your thoughts about
I
it?
like it. Very comfortable. I would wear this for travel.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm on a plane. I always like to be layered, like have a shirt and a jacket that you can take on and off.
Mm-hmm.
But something comfortable. But I always have to get on a plane, dress nice. I don't know why people will fly with flippers and rollers.
Yes,
and,
and bonnets.
I don't do that. So I dress up to be on a plane.
Yes, Kathy said, I like it. I think I saw a comment from Kathy too. She said, I've been here watching from Los Angeles, watching on TV. So we're on the big screen in Kathy's home. Thanks for joining us. So Brenda said, beautiful. She needs to try it on. If Brenda tries it on and comes out of the dressing room dancing, we know it's going home with her. If we don't see it dance, we're like, okay, on to the next. I think I captured that. Kathy said, like it. Let's see what Montrese says. She said a lot. Let's see what we got. Is the fabric similar to any sets you've had at the boutique before? Trying to get an understanding of the feel of it. So, Montrese, I will say it's definitely on par with the fabrics that I've had, but I don't recall any fabric that I've had that felt this soft and supple and still had substance to it. So it's got some weight to it, but it's still very soft. And I think one of the, it's our Italian designer, the collection. So they've never failed us in terms of quality or feel. And it's not a sweatshirt fabric. It's not a knit fabric. Like I said, it's modal blended with something else. So it's very soft and supple. And it kind of feels the reverse of what would you say, Kim, what cashmere feels like, but it doesn't. Cashmere I can't wear because it itches because of the wool blend.
I agree.
But it has a nice feel in terms of scale of the softness of it. So that's all I got. Anything you would add to it, Kim, to give Montrese an understanding?
I can't. Maybe the novelty tees because they're that soft and supple, but it's a heavier fabric than that.
Yes. So I like that. So our novelty shirts are, people try and say they're t-shirts, but they're not. So probably so we've had some novelty shirts that were silk in the front and then soft in the back. So it's kind of like that fabric, but it has a little more weight to it. So it's got a lot of stretch to it, but it still hangs very nicely. So that's all we got, Montrese. Hopefully that helped. So what does Karen say? Ladies, you have to see in person to get the feel of it. Yes. So Karen happened to come in yesterday when we were unboxing. And so I said, feel it, Karen. And she did. So she's like, ooh, that feels good. That feels real good. So sorry, Montrese, you'll have to order it to get the feel of it. And we could send it to you in Tennessee. But trust us, you will not be disappointed. Okay, I have some tops exactly like that. Yes, that helps. Okay, good. Good, good. All right. So we're on to the next, right, Kim?
Mhm.
Okay. So let's see. Uh-oh. All right. So I'm back on the solo layout. So let me show you some things that we got in that I think you need to know about. So we got a new cufflinks. So this one is the granite cufflink, and these have sold out, but I thought I would show them to you because you can definitely order them. Karen says that part. And then these are, all right, I got some assistants. These are the heart cufflinks, and they kind of have like a cat eye look to them as well. So these are green. These two are sold, but can be ordered. And then these, we call these our 3Ds because there's 3 diamonds that are here. So if you're looking for cufflinks that you can add to your French cuff shirts or French cuff jackets that you've bought from All That and More, these are great additions. So David is here, you guys. So if I'm coming in clear and I'm coming in very well lit, that's because David's here. So our behind the scenes cameraman is giving me a little more light. So let him know what you think. Montree says, yeah, I can't run down to the boutique, so please appreciate that advantage, ladies. So yes, tell them again, Montrese, to come on down. Come on down. But Montrese, I really have to say this. I have appreciated, your support from Tennessee. And I hopefully you feel the same level of support shopping from abroad or shopping from out of state. And we will do our best to give you as many descriptions to help you make wise choices. But the one thing you could rest assured is that our quality will not change. Our fashion is something that we know is important, the quality, because as mature women, we're not looking for fashion. David has this saying, when your videos are trashy, he call it flash and trash. When it's not great quality, it's just something that you want to flash and put up there and then you trash it. So we don't do flash and trash fashion. I can say David and I have gone out and he's like, how long do you keep your items? Like, how long have you had this dress? And I've probably said at times, I've had this for over 10 years, or I've had this since I opened the boutique. And that's the thing. The pieces that we curate as your stylist and as your buyer, I'm looking for things that are going to be timeless. My goal is that you will give it away before you have to throw it away. Because if you have to throw something away, then that speaks to the quality of the garment. But I've taken great pride. And even recently, a client came in. She was a new client and she was referred by Carol Gilly. She was a victim of the fires in Malibu, Pacific Palisades. And Carol gifted her some of the things that she had bought for me over the years. And when she came in, she says, oh, I recognize this. I recognize the style and I recognize the quality. So that was a huge compliment to us that folks can come in and say they've been gifted something which speaks to the quality and the timelessness of it. All right, we heard the curtain open. So we're bringing Kim back to the stage. Cross her over here and minimize myself. So here we go. I told you gold was trending. I went to a 70s party and the theme was gold. And, I can't, there's certain things I just will not compromise on. And buying something that I would only wear once, not an option for me. The theme was gold, but the invitation was black and gold. So I said, I can do black and gold. So we extended the Shades of Lace collection. So this is the black jacket. This is a jacket, corset back, French cuffs, black collar, but the lace is foiled leaves. So get a little closer, Kim. Give them all that and more. Yes. So all of the petals in the lace have gold foil. And Kathy says, "Great job, David." They can hear you. Go ahead and comment.
Thank you, Kathy.
So this piece is very stunning. It's the jacket with the black petals. I mean, the gold petals, and the cufflinks. You got to see the cufflinks. So we did the gold heart cufflinks that are identical to the green hearts here. And we were the belle of the ball. And the way Kim is wearing it, I wore it a little bit different. We'll show you that look later. But you need to know, Marsha made the comment early on, would love to have the tank and have the lace on the ruffle of the tank. So we did that. We have the same ruffle with the gold flakes is on the ruffle of the tank. Now let's talk about those pants. These are part of our black and white statement collection. So the pants are long. They have the same side pockets. So the functional pockets are there. But honey, we added the split in the front so that you can feature the shoes that you're wearing. So the shoes that Kim is wearing, they have a black and white stripe with gold and they're cognac. So we're featuring the shoes. It has a nice flare to the pant. And it's one of those things that you've worn this look before with all the lace, and we generally have a lace bottom. But if you want to put a cotton bottom or a solid black bottom on with the jacket, you can. And the reason why I say you can is because you can. The collar is black cotton. So you're breaking it up and giving it more of the color blocking. And it's just a very clean look. I would wear this to a gala. I would wear it to a black tie event because it's just classy. When everyone's all spanked up and strapped to the end and uncomfortable, you're breezy, you're loose, you're flowy, and you're enjoying the moment, all of it, and you're comfortable. What do you think about this look, Kim?
I think it's cute.
You see it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Wearing it to a gala.
Yes. And I'm going to ask you, do you notice anything different about this jacket as it relates to any of the other Shades of Lace jackets?
Me?
I kind of gave you a tip, so no, you can't tell him. Here's the thing, you'll find. I'm very particular about how things feel on my skin. You've heard me say I don't do wool. I don't do a lot of things. If it itches, that's why a lot of times I don't bring in sequins, because I don't want it to scratch your skin. It has to be lined and all of those things. And not everyone gets that. When this came in, I instantly noticed that the lace, because of the foil, felt different on my skin. And that's on the arm part. So I had the designer put in a lining on the arm. And she said, "Do you want it all over?" I said, "No, I don't want to get rid of that sex appeal coming through on the lace and the breastplate part. So only do it on the arms, because I believe that we would all wear it with something underneath. So it's not going to touch your back. It's not going to touch any part of your midsection, because you'll put something under it. But if you choose not to, that's on you. But it will touch your skin." How does it feel, Kim?
It's so, I love that added touch. Because a lot of times I get something and I see it and I love it, but I never wear it because it starts to itch and it drives me crazy.
Yeah.
So with this, I could wear, like she said, all night at a gala and would be happy, have a good time.
Yeah. And I definitely enjoyed myself at the party and never had an itch or never experienced anything that was uncomfortable. So, all right. Thank you. Thank you. So, let's get into these comments. You ladies, you are buzzing tonight and I love it. Let's see. Let's go back here. All right. So let's see what we have here on the comments. So let's see. So Montrese says, I do appreciate you going the extra mile to keep me connected and engaged. Candace. Aw. I'm so happy to continue to be a part of this community you've created. She gave us our flowers. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Kathy complimented David, said, great job, David. Let's see. Brenda said, I saw that you and figured it was vintage ATM piece. No, it's new. So the black and gold we brought in for holiday. I brought it in specifically for this party, but then thought, hey, let's do it for holidays because you're going to go out to a lot of holiday parties and holiday celebrations. And that sprinkle of gold in the petals of the lace, it just elevates it a little bit more. So Montrese says, wow, this jacket looks so regal. Exactly. It had a very regal look and feel to it. And I really wanted to show you how you can put it with the black pants and really just level it up a bit. And love Kathy's comment. She says, very classy. Definitely. That's what we're going for. Here again, she says, the ruffle on the tank takes the look to another level. Yes, let's keep elevating. Elevate, elevate. Or as Sierra says, level up. So let's keep leveling up. And Brenda says, yes, beautiful. Montrese says, great idea putting the lining in the sleeves. I do have some tops that I've never worn because they itch. Exactly. And that to me is like a disappointment because you want the sparkle and the shimmer, but no one tells you that it's going to cost you. And I think it was Tracy Ellis Ross that says fashion hurts. And I'm like, it definitely can, but if we could avoid it, we will. Yes, and nice. You have some really nice pencil skirts, and that you can layer over with the jacket. And I know you're going to a lot of galas at different events. That black is always special. Heard the curtain open. This is our last look of the night, ladies. So definitely drop your comments. We want to hear, we want to communicate from you, and we appreciate your engagement. So this is the look that I wore to the party. Here we go. So let me enlarge it here. And I want to minimize myself. There we go. So this was a great look. So the only thing I did different was I paired it with the black lace shorts that have the gold and they're long. And what shoe did I wear? I don't even remember. Oh no, I do, because I was intentional. I had gold shoes with the rainbow heels and everything. So a great look. Again, paired with black shoes, you're going to take the look up a notch. We went special with the two-tone because those shoes do have a gold heel and it has a black color block trim. So we thought for this look, so that you guys can see how you can break it up and level up the look, we paired it with a cognac color blocked heel with color block pump with a gold heel. So this is our new introduction to the Shades of Lace collection, our black and gold, getting you ready for the holidays and keeping you in the forefront of fashion trends. You're going to have a lot of aha moments when you're out this holiday season or this fall season and you see more gold, more foil, more black, definitely more lace. And you don't have to wonder what to wear because you have a stylist in me. If you're a part of the VIP program, you have a private stylist on call. So wherever you're going, I could assist you. And as Brenda thought, this was vintage. It's not. It gives that vintage look and feel, but it's new to our more shades of lace, our shades of lace more collection. So yes, Kim, what are your thoughts?
No,
Shorts,
Steve.
pants, what you doing? Skirt?
I don't know. I mean, either way,
Mhm,
maybe if it's a winter gala,
mhm.
I might wear the pants to
Right.
keep my more leg exposed.
Mhm.
But something in the springtime that
Yes.
will be perfect because
Yes.
it's how spring here is really summer.
Mhm.
So you would be nice and comfy and cute and elegant because it still can present like it's a skirt.
Mhm.
So even though you're wearing shorts, it's long shorts. It's not like you're wearing little
Yeah, shorts.
demographic shorts.
Exactly. The shorts from the
Right.
Nair commercial. We wear short shorts. No, we don't. So it's a beautiful, beautiful look. And I want to put your comments here. Let's see what the ladies are saying. Let's see. Anne says, very classy. That's an idea. Great. Love it. Love it. And then we have Brenda says, is the jacket part of the More collection? Yes, it is. It's definitely part of our More collection, our Shades of Lace collection. And Montrese says, you totally read my mind with those lace shorts. Fabulous. Yes, we love the lace shorts. I love going out into an evening event and doing it up a little bit different. Yes, I can do it with a pencil skirt, and I could have done it with the long lace legging too. So that's an option if you want a long lace legging with a zipper on the side. But I wanted to spice it up with the shorts. So the shorts kept it kind of sexy. And Marcia she was thinking it. She says, love the sexiness in the back. Yes. It was sexy. It was vintage. It was classy. And Montrese said, OMG, this is fire. Yes. And I think on that note, we're going to conclude our live. Again, I want to give Kim a round of applause. Thank you for coming back and saving me. I was like, I don't think I was breathing on most of the ones that I did by myself. I was like, I just didn't have time to. But tonight, hopefully we answered all of your fashion questions, or if you have more, you know where to come on down to All That and More Boutique, where we definitely keep it comfy, casual, classy with an edge. And here's my friend David, who helped us out tonight. He gave us more lighting. He cleaned our screens and got rid of some of the craziness that I just don't think about. I'm a stylist. I don't get the techie part, but I'm learning. I'm open to learn. And again, ladies, thank you for your comments, your questions. You jumped right out there tonight. I guess when I was by myself, you wanted to save me from having to run all around. But we love the engagement. Keep it coming. And we look forward to seeing you here at All That and More Boutique. And as David was saying, this is a great piece. It's gorgeous. So tell a friend, definitely tell them about the VIP program. We're going to have more information coming to you soon. So stay connected. Ladies, this is viewing on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. Make sure if you're watching it on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, because while I send you the link, if you hit the subscribe button on YouTube, whenever I go live, it'll notify you. It'll say Candance is live, and then you can jump right on. So that being said, I'm going to jump right off and hope to see more of you tomorrow. Saturday, we're open 11 to 7. Mondays, we're closed from by appointment only. So we're open from 2 to 6, appointment only. And then the rest of the week, 11 to 7. See you soon. And thanks to all my friends who supported us tonight, and all of you. You helped me live the dream. So thank you.